Hey, what's going on, guys? Rob with 3STRONG here. Today I was just sitting in front of the TV watching a movie, and I got up to get some water, and you know what? Getting up from a seated position after sitting for a while can cause some tightness. And especially if you're in that seated position for hours every single day working at a desk. And this is what happens. Your dog walks into the picture, not knowing what to do. Just lie down. Go on, just lie down. Go on. Anyway, so when you're in a seated position, I'll just kind of mimic this. If you're in a seated position, your hips are in a shortened state. And when they're in a constantly shortened state, you know, they can get tight, they can get sore, especially if you're working out and then you go back to that seated position and then you go work out. It's just kind of makes the issue worse. So then when you get up, keeping these muscles tight, what that does is they attach actually into the front of the pelvis, and that tightness causes your pelvis to tilt forward, which causes this lower back to arch, which could therefore lead to some lower back pain. And we don't want that. So to alleviate this tightness, and you can actually do it in your own living room. You have the couch, you have nice fluffy pillows, maybe you have a carpet, whatever. Maybe you have a dog, I don't know, a cat? I don't know what kind of animal you have for moral support when the stretching gets difficult. This is what I want you to do, is if your carpet or if your floor isn't very soft, I want you to take a pillow, you're going to put that right up against the couch, and you're going to get down on all fours. You're going to put your foot, notice here, right on the top of your couch, get that knee down on the pillow, pushed up as close to the front of the couch as you can. Get yourself into this lunge position, and then you're going to come up. So this really starts to pull on the front of the leg, on the quad there, on the hip, and you're just going to push yourself into that upright position. And actually what I'll do is if I'm going to watch TV, instead of sitting down, which is going to cause this area to get nice and tight, is I will actually watch TV stretching a little bit. Two birds, one stone. I'm getting the enjoyment of the boob tube while working on those tight muscles. And this is a very overlooked area. A lot of people will tend to lean towards stretching the hamstrings, the back of the leg, but really covering the front of the leg, the quad, and the hip flexor is really critical to have a nice balanced flexibility between the front and the back of the legs. I have an ottoman here, so I will also show you from this angle. Pretty simple. Get that foot up there, and so that's what it looks like from the sides. You want to be sure that you're not arching your back to get up into that position. You're pushing the hips forward, and you're really trying to create a nice flat line from the front of your torso all the way down towards that thigh. And if you want more of a stretch, then just get that knee a little bit closer. I actually have another video where I've demonstrated this on a bench in the gym, but at the end of the day, when you're not really doing anything, if you're just lounging on the couch, you can be productive. There's always time to stretch and loosen up and make yourself feel better. So take that time. You can do that stretch right in your living room. See you next time.